Okay, so May 15, folks. Just a quick update. We got a whole bunch of. Well, first we got one hell of a mess here. Then we've got a bunch of work done in the past 2 weeks or so. Sherry being out of town as she was kind of freed me up from my domestic duties where they're not here. Able to stay out here a little longer, get out here at different times, and get things done. Our welder is taking a dump. This is the third welder we've gotten from this company. The second one is there. The first one's in a box up there. Contacted them with an email yesterday, which was Sunday. And Mother's Day, by the way, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And told them what happened. Of course, now they want another video. They want to know, what the deal is, what's going on. We told them third time's strike three. We just want a refund. So I'm going to work through this. Contacted my buddy Chris that runs Michigan Fiberglass, the supply store in St. Clair Shores. And he's looking into getting me a large cartridge for my my dual cartridge glue gun. It kind of looks like the cartridge looks just like this epoxy cartridge, right? A resin hardener, except it doesn't have this plunger on it. It's the plunger is actually on the gun, and this thing here, this cartridge is actually, the tubes are probably this big around. So it's really long. It's got big tubes. Why buy that much, man? Because you can use it. You put a mixing tip on the end of here, and it comes out and mixes together. It's awesome glue. And as long as when you take the mixing tip off, you're going to lose a little bit of mix that's in the tip. But if you clean up the ends and you put the caps back on, I've actually had a cartridge of that stuff for almost 10 years. And used it a little here, a little there. So it's always better to spend, I think it was 50 or 60 bucks for the big container over a little small container and a little tiny gun. See, I don't have the little tiny gun. I have to borrow that from the fiberglass supply house. But I've bought my own big gun, and I'd rather have the stuff around, especially if you're going to play with some of this stuff. Why, oh why? Why are we doing the fiberglass glue? Well, we've decided to go with this wing element. This one here had an issue with this mounting bit. We didn't know what was going on until we popped a hole in it and could look down in there. I'm not going to even try to shine a light down in there and show you what's going on, but we ended up opening up both ends. There was a chunk of stuff in here that we ended up getting out of that side. This is it right here. This thing was bouncing around inside here. It's just a hardened up chunk of whatever it is that they use to glue these things in place. That one's good to go. So we're going to get this highly sought after glue. It's not just epoxy. The glue is actually some 5300 something or another. It's got a name. It's used to glue the stainless steel leading edge onto carbon fiber or composite rotor blades for helicopters. So if it'll just glue a piece of sheet metal to a piece of composite and spin around at God knows how fast and not have any failures or any problems, we use it with our composites, and we're, you don't even have to glass over top of it. I actually glued an old car together down south when I restored an old British race car down there with just the glue. Made new fenders and quarter panels and what have you, and cut the old stuff out after making molds and taking parts out, and literally just glued the car back together like building a model. It was kind of cool. So we got that taken care of. We're chasing that down. He didn't have any in stock, so he's looking, and he's going to call us back. We're dealing with the real estate lady today. Her name's Tiffany. She's a nice girl, trying to help us find our next place. With everything going on in the world out there, it's hard to stay on task, so to speak, when you're chasing a new place to live. And so sometimes, like working out in the garage here as well, it's almost sometimes feels like, why am I bothering coming out here doing this? It's all pointless when you look at how close we are to everything falling apart. I know. Oh, Robert, the bringer of doom and gloom. Listen, I'm not doing it, man. It's out there. If you don't want to go looking for it yourself, that's okay. You can be an ostrich and hide your head in the ground. It isn't stopping what's going on. What's going on is still really happening. So you can either be aware of it and prepare for it as best you can, or you can say, you know, I'm going to party right till the end, or whatever it is you're going to do. But we got a big mess to clean up. We're going to take a video of what's going on. We're going to plug the welder back in, take a quick video for the welding company, and show them what's going on. Got quite a mess going on here. So again, after every certain bit of work we do, you clean up so you can re-attack. But our list has gotten much, much shorter. This is pretty much everything that's left to do. We got to make the dash. We've got to make battery mounts. We've got to get wire, switches, and fusible links and for the fans, and run it all in. The rear shroud cover that we're going to make to go over the radiator and the rear bumper and all that stuff, and the water bottle and all that. Basically just a fiberglass shroud. Got that. That's the biggest piece that we've got left to do. The wing end plates, run all the hoses and plumbing, install the wire, and tighten down the brake caliper in the back after we remove the bumper, weld everything underneath, put the bumper back on with the permanent fasteners. We're just using some stuff we can put on and off with our fingers. We're going to end up putting nylock hardware on there, so we don't want to use that until we're putting it on for the last time. But the rest of this stuff is just, I got some things to buy yet. No big deal. It's you know, the 15th, right? It's Monday, so we're halfway through the month, and you know, we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good for getting this thing done on time. The timetable we were looking for. So me and Rich will be shopping for another welder. We don't want to spend a ton of money, but we'll spend more money than we did on this one, because obviously you get what you pay for, right? So that's it. We're still waiting for the kid kart parts to come from a week ago, or a few days ago, last week anyway. And waiting for Chris to call us back about our glue so we can get working on this wing. We'll start laying out end plates and stuff. We're not sure what the shape of that's going to be until we can get the wing up on the car, or at least mocked up, right? So Rich is bringing back the water bottle, which needed a little bit of welding. We recalculated and adjusted the size of the bottle so we could move the wing down. We didn't like how it was up in the air. Also, the couple little leaks where he was welding up some things on the radiator when we pressure checked it. So we have to pressure check that stuff again, and then we can bolt it on. Obviously not permanent because the bumper's going to have to come off and have some welding done, but we're really getting close. So once we get that stuff back, we can continue working on the things that need to go on it and around it, right? The radiator and the water bottle and stuff. So that's it. Just a quick update. Just wanted to let you know. And surprise, I've got almost 30 post-surgery 2023 secret, not so secret project videos to show you. So I'm going to start releasing those now. So hopefully by the time in 2 or 3 weeks when the kart's done, I'll have gotten you up to speed with where we were at with all the how-to videos and how we did things. And we can shoot a live video, bada boom, bada bing, delivering the kart to John, get his reaction to what the car looks like and all that stuff. And you guys will be able to see it too. So watch the coming not so secret project parts. I think we just continued on from where we stopped before Christmas with our heart surgery. So there you go. A little bit of love from RPM. Godspeed, God bless. We love you. We're praying for you. Hang in there, y'all. It'll get better.